Buenos dias! We are gathered here today for a wedding, but we're also here for a little adventure. Wait, what number wedding is this?
Big weddings have kind of fallen out of favor. I think during the pandemic, people were forced to have these small, intimate gatherings, and they felt like that was more special than like some big spectacle. And so, I feel like in this day and age, a big wedding just doesn't make that much sense, which is why we decided to have 5 big weddings.
मैं डालूं ताल पे भंगड़ा तू भी गिद्दा पाले चल ऐसा रंग जमा दे हमके बने सभी मत वाले
मन कहे कि मैं ले आऊं चांद और तारे सारे इन हाथों पर मैं चांद रखूं इस मांग में भर दूं तारे
हेलो हेलो तू फ्लोर पे जब है आई येलो येलो बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती छाई.
One of the great things about Amruta is the way she picks up friends along the way. Whether it be Chicago, her law firm, her college, her elementary school, they all come together to celebrate her, and we're always wondering when she would find someone that deserves her. And so we are so thankful that Sheel, you guys met.
हेलो हेलो दिल दिल से कनेक्ट करना येलो येलो ये बातें डायरेक्ट करना
In trial and in triumphs, together you'll glean that you're not just a couple, you're an unbeatable team. Navigating each challenge, fending off any sorrow, finding joy in each other, and building a better tomorrow.
think I might as well spend a night inheriting Torture magazine than pretending I'm one of you. They move wild and carefree, as hip can be. I think I should split, but wait a minute, I feel something in my knees. Is it music or new voodoo?
I am ready to move my hips and smack my lips, because we're at a celebration!
कैटवॉक वाली बेबी है तेरी चाल बैकलेस सूट विच लगदी कमाल ओ किथे चली जांदी है ओ किथे चली जांदी है तेनू पुछना है इको ही सवाल ओ दस दे कुवारियां या किसे दे तू नाल क्यों दूरों दूरों जानी है जान कड जानी है एने भी नखरे तू करना सोहणीए एने भी नखरे तू करना सोहणीए दिल मेरा तेरे लिए धड़के नी अज फिर किथे अज फिर किथे अज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बनके अज फिर किथे चलनी है मोरनी बनके संडे तो लेके सैटरडे तक कर दे वेट तेरी खटके नी अज फिर किथे
wanted a wedding. A wedding dress.
Really it's just a slight wrinkle.
True to the spirit of our bride and groom, we're gonna do things a little bit differently today. So the key ingredient here is masala. Masala means mixture, and we're gonna mix a couple things together today. We're gonna mix Indian traditions with American ones. We're gonna mix Hindu prayers with Jain ones. We're gonna mix some Marathi rituals with Marwari ones. We'll be mixing ancient scriptures with English explanations. We'll be mixing friends with family. And together, by the power vested in us all, we're going to mix together a bride and groom into one masala couple.
I'm supposed to keep my speech a little short, according to Sheel's instructions, but I cannot. And I'm supposed to have humility, but today I'm not. I'm going to brag about this boy.
We had a little puja, and Sheel and Amruta, finished up making salads, serving the hors d'oeuvres, everything. When we came up, everything was ready to go. So I could tell these two make a wonderful team, no matter what they do.
I want to appreciate when I look at all of you, what a group of friends the both of you have made for themselves. And I hope you have a as beautiful and adventurous journey as you have had so far. Thank you, guys.
Here's to a life you'll continue to define together what adventure and love mean on both a small and large scale. Congratulations, Amruta and Sheel.
दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया मेरे इशारे पे तो दिन दिन नाचा जो ट्विटर पे ट्रेंड हो गया नासिक के ढोल पे धन 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 नाचा तो सबका दी एंड हो गया सारी दुनिया में एक ही फेमस है मुंबई हो या और दिखा तू तुझे मेरा वाला डांस ये है मेरा वाला डांस तो नाचू ये है मेरा वाला डांस तो नाचू ये है मेरा वाला डांस गणपति बाप्पा
Her sturdy wit, her inclusive nature, her ability to prove Sheel wrong, and then walk through logically, step by step, why exactly he's wrong. And most importantly, her spirit of adventure all made me certain that she was a perfect match for our Sheel.
Amruta, as we stand here, moments away from pledging our lives together again, I want to take some time to honor you with some words, because I know how much you cherish words of affirmation. Being with you, Amruta, feels like being on the ultimate team. We're in this game of life together, and there's no one else I'd rather have by my side. When Elka emailed me to set us up 3 years ago, a little more, it took me exactly 3 minutes to reply. And in my reply, I expressed that you were smart, funny, and silly, and obviously cute, based on my one interaction with you a few years earlier. Little did I know how spot on I was, and how much those traits would come to mean to me. Now I have a couple minutes to share what I've learned. First, you are so incredibly smart. I know your speech is going to outshine mine. That's why I had to go first. Your writing is incredible. You have this incredible talent for capturing the most complex emotions with the simplest words. It's why you've ghostwritten my most popular tweets. And you're not only my love, you're also my intellectual sparring partner. We've had conversations and arguments on endless topics, usually with some respect for another. Okay, there was that one time that it escalated into physical violence, but don't worry, it was actually her pushing me, not the other way around. You guys can ask me later what we were arguing about. The second thing I said in my reply was that you were funny. I feel like every single day with you, I get a real, full, from the belly laugh, and it just brings me so much joy. These jokes that you tell are so funny, and I feel like you found a secret lever to my happiness, and you just know when to pull it. The third thing I said was that you were silly, and probably a lot of people know how much I value that. We have our inside jokes, and I really feel like you allow me to be my authentic self. I can be as silly or as serious as or you can be as silly or as serious as the moment demands, and that's a freedom I never knew I needed until I met you. Being with you feels like the ultimate team again. We're on this game of life together, and there's no one else I'd rather have by my side. Our shared love for travel and adventure makes every journey an exciting chapter in our life. So, these are my words of affirmation for you. Not the last ones, don't worry. Words that could never fully encompass how much you mean to me. Thank you, Amruta, for being my everything. I can't wait to continue on this amazing journey with you as a united front on the same team as the Godbole Mohnots whenever we get around to changing our names. I love you.
Sheel. First, thank you for indulging me in this request to speak directly to each other before we do the more traditional vows through our feras. I know that words of affirmation are very much my love language and very much not yours. No matter what you say here today or which AI assistant wrote it, you show me how much you love me every day. And that's why I'm so happy to be officially marrying you today. For example, when I tell you I left my sweatshirt somewhere, common occurrence, you immediately race to find it, whether speeding away on a Mexico City bike share bike or repeatedly calling the same hotel that keeps hanging up on you. The night before Meta layoffs, first round, you canceled your work dinner to come be with me. And while I slept soundly, you were up all night worrying about what would happen and how it would affect me. To be clear, you weren't concerned that I would lose my job. You relished the idea that I might have 5 months of severance to travel without work obligations and to plan this wedding. But you knew I was stressed, and that made you stressed. When we travel, you are always trying to encourage me to bring fewer clothes. A jacket to wear over your cocktail dress? Can't you wear this hoodie? But When I inevitably stuff my suitcase to the gills, you carry it for me and critically lift it into the overhead compartment without ever complaining. I have the feeling with you that I had with my dad, safety. The sense that if I mess up, you won't judge me, but you will fix it. I was single for many years for many reasons. One reason is that I had built a life that was actually pretty great. I almost never felt lonely because I filled my calendar with lots of friends that I love, including many of you here. I used to say that I wanted someone fun and funny and interesting enough that I wanted to hang out with him more than I wanted to hang out with any of my friends. This was a bar that dozens, maybe hundreds, of dates failed to clear. But from the moment Alka set us up, you easily sailed over that bar. The first day we were connected, you started peppering me with texts. Here I am with an adorable dog off the coast of Washington State. Here I am in a Justin Bieber music video. Here are some cookies I just baked in the shape of Pangea. I talked to you for several hours the next day, and for once I didn't feel responsible for pushing the conversation forward. It just never got boring, and I never wanted to stop talking to you. Over 3 years later, it's never gotten boring, and I never want to stop talking to you. I love you, and I'm so excited to be officially marrying you today. Before we move on to our Farahs, there are some things that Sheel has been begging me to do that I want to explicitly exclude from my vows. As my own counsel here, I'd like to be clear. I'd like to be clear that I do not promise the following. To get a nose ring. I've worn this here today, but beyond that, this is the last you'll see of it. To stop going to what you call my quote-unquote appointments and what I refer to as beauty errands. And finally, to stop talking about getting a dog. In fact, if there are any dog lovers in the audience and you'd like to put in a plug for a dog with Sheel later today, I'd welcome that. I love you, Sheel.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now, for the very first time, kiss the bride.
Let's raise a toast to Sheel and Amruta, helping each other become the best versions of themselves, and to the best fifth wedding ever. Cheers.
As I put this together, I tried to think about how to describe what my friendship with Amruta has meant to me. And I think the best way to describe it is this. For years, when my work colleagues would ask me what my plans were for the weekend, given my age, it was presumed that these were with a partner. I would respond talking about the plans that Amruta and I had for the weekend using the royal we. So things like, we're gonna go see that new movie this weekend, or sorry, we can't make it, we have friends in town. Needless to say, I had many strange looks when there were follow-up questions. She's truly a sister to me, and it makes me so happy to see you so happy with Sheel.
We're just thankful for all of you for being here and for being such great friends and family members. So thank you.
Thanks.
Well, if you remember, we have one last reason left in our top 10 reasons why Sheel and Amruta have gotten married so many times. Reason number one is each and every one of you.
Leave the Christmas lights up till January. And this is our place, we make the rules. And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years?